Well, as we learn more about the days and the hours before the Oxford shooting, we are also learning more about how threats and crimes are tracked across Michigan schools. Our Grant Herms talked with law enforcement and experts about just how little we know when it comes to threats in our schools.
We started working on this investigation more than a month before the shooting at Oxford High School. So the voices you're about to hear from aren't specifically talking about what happened there. But nonetheless, we found a staggering number of schools aren't following the state law when it comes to reporting threats or crimes, leaving state law enforcement scrambling to prevent the unthinkable.
In the wake of the Oxford shooting, questions about what goes on at school once students are dropped off have been everywhere. And given what law enforcement already knows about what happens after that first bell rings, the answers are cause for alarm.
One of the studies or research that I had read in one community showed that for every major incident a young person was involved in, at least 5 to 7 minor incidents were unreported.
Legally, districts have to report incidents or attempted incidents for a range of crimes. Under state law, what those crimes are isn't defined, but state police keep track of everything from physical or sexual assault to theft to arson. Those have to be reported to MSP within 24 hours. But there's a problem. It just isn't happening. In 2020, Michigan State Police say only 4% of schools followed the law, making the job of MSP's Office of School Safety, which uses those numbers to track dangerous trends in schools, that much harder.
We received information from 150 schools. So the law states that it is required, but there's no teeth to it if they don't report.
And MSP knows it's missing numbers because of the state's OK to say tip line, where thousands of tips about possible crimes are reported by thousands of students each year. In 2020, more than 3,700 tips were sent in from across the state.
We tried to get our hands on records from individual districts, but they aren't subject to public records requests. What we could get was every time police were called to a school since 2017, which means I can tell you there were 1,800 thefts in 2017 or 400 aggravated assaults in 2019, but I can't tell you where.
MSP says it shares its findings with members of the State Department of Education who sit on the state's School Safety Commission at least 4 times a year. When we asked if the department kept track of incidents or communicated with MSP about them at all, a spokesperson saying in a one-word email, no.
Why then would the Department of Ed say that they don't communicate with you about these numbers when clearly they sit on the commission and they do that? Don't they have the authority to get schools to do what they're supposed to be doing here?
Yeah, those are questions you would have to get with the Department of Ed on.
So we did. In an email, an MDE spokesperson saying districts are required to put a record of certain incidents up on their websites. And when it comes to the incident reports the department gets, they say, quote, MDE does not get these numbers from MSP unless we request them. Then we get the same report that is submitted to the School Safety Commission. Experts also fear more trouble may be on the way this school year, a worrisome thought if 96% of schools aren't reporting like they should.
I think we have had a lot of trauma for kids.
The Educator School Safety Network is a national group that makes a list of states of concern for threats like school shootings or bombings based on the number of reports in the news. In their most recent report in 2018, Michigan was number 1 on that list. And fears things may get worse as kids come back into in-person learning are on the rise.
The kids that are coming back to school have more needs and are more in crisis than ever before. So I think there is the potential for things to get really bad.
So all of it begs the question, what more can be done to prevent another crisis, another tragedy, where kids should be the safest?
What happens in the next 2, 3, 4 years is going to depend on the decisions we make in the next school years.
I think that's just so critical for us to handle some of these issues collectively as a group so we can really assist these students succeed.
Now, MSP says schools are still incredibly safe places to send your kids, and just because a school isn't reporting doesn't mean they aren't taking school safety seriously, but they do say if they could get more schools to report to law enforcement more often, the law enforcement could get ahead of more trends and keep more schools safer. In Detroit, Grant Herms, Local 4.
Yeah, and you would hope schools would start reporting. You shouldn't have to need a tragedy to do that, but would hope that would be another wake-up call.
Right. It's disturbing that the information is not being shared.
Absolutely.
Good story. We appreciate it. Thank you, Grant.